Yo, what up world? Welcome back to another beat making video. Today I'm going to be doing a Young Thug type of beat. So basically just like a trap beat, modern hip hop, whatever you want to call it. And if you like this video, definitely subscribe. I do weekly beat making videos, like all types of genres like R&B, hip hop, pop, dance, whatever really. So yeah, let's jump into this one. I'm going to lower the tempo to 128 and we're going to open up Omnisphere and grab a choir. So really any choir will do. I'm just gonna grab boys choir. Sounds good to me. And we're just gonna write out a simple trap melody. So yeah, like I said, it's pretty simple. We're just focusing on the half step here. It's an arpeggio. I'm just going from A to A sharp, and that's what's giving it that tension, that like horror feel. But this is drastically going to change in a minute because I'm going to throw this into gross speed and put it to half speed, and it's pretty much going to take off any melodic qualities this had, and it's just kind of going to be more of like an atmospheric type of thing. So yeah, as you can hear, it's still like dark, still has that horror feel, but there's not really a lot of like melodic elements to it. It's just kind of atmospheric at this point. And I'm just going to do one more thing to it. I'm just going to throw an EQ and just bump the lows a little bit. So when we get to the 808 later, it just has a little more room to breathe. Okay, cool. So moving on to the next element, we're going to open up another Omnisphere, and I'm going to, I hate when it does this. We're going to grab another, no, well, we're going to grab like a music box or a bell. And yeah, kind of like that. Just put a little cutoff on that. Let me name this. All right, so now we're gonna write out another melody. This is actually gonna be the main melody of the song. We're not gonna put it in gross beats or anything like that. Play with the velocity a little bit. I like to accent the first note. An accent just means kind of playing it a little louder. And this just gives a little dynamic to it. And let's throw that in the mixer, just lower it a bit. And that should sound like this. Let's raise it up an octave, because it's kind of blending in too much with that that choir. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna throw an EQ on that, and those highs are a little harsh, so I'm just gonna bump that down a bit just to soften it up a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go into battery and just grab like an 808 kick, and we're gonna grab an 808 snare. Just move this over. Let's drag this over. We'll add extra kick for the turnarounds. So that kick really isn't punching through, so I'm going to layer it up with something else. Let's go into battery and yeah, something like that. Let's just shorten this up. And we're simply just going to double it up. Yeah, so now that kick is punching through so much more. And let's just double the snare up with a clap. That's too big. Something like this should work. And we'll just double that up. We'll throw the clap into the mixer. Because you know you gotta have some decay on that clap. Okay, yeah, cool. Pretty simple drum pattern, but we're gonna get a little more crazy with the hi-hat. Okay, so I'm just gonna shorten this up as well. Right click, hit every 2 steps. I'm just gonna delete all of this because I'm gonna fuck with the velocity here, and then it's just easier to just copy and paste instead of doing it for like the entire 4 bars. Whoa, my grid is all off. I just realized that I'm in 1/3. So snap. So if you want to know how to do this, if you have a mouse wheel, you hit the scroll button and then the right click at the same time, and it kind of brings up this option. And it's basically all the options you have up here, but you can just get it wherever your cursor is. So it's pretty convenient. And we're going to change snap the grid to 1/4 beat. Make sure everything else is right. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, let me just lower this a bit. So I want to do a roll basically every time right before the clap hits. So that should probably be right here. Control U to chop it up, and I'll just bring this up a little bit. So the more right you go, the less it chops it up. The more left you go, the more it chops it up. So I'm going to stay right there. And I'll just pitch this up a little bit. Then we could do like maybe more of a, why to do that? More of like a glitchy one. So this should sound more glitchy. So we'll skip one and then we'll go to the last bar. Actually, no, we'll just put the roll in a different place so it's not so repetitive. And what we can do here is kind of do like a descending type of thing. And then for the turnaround, we could set this back to 1/3 beat, and we'll just put it on every beat. Now this will give the effect like the song is kind of slowing down a bit. So you hear that? It kind of gives a feel like it's slowing down. Like it's coming to a stop, and you hear that a lot in trap music. Okay, cool. So I want to add like something weird to it. I don't know. I'm going to go into this pack. It's called Lo-Fi Future Soul. And it has some like kind of unique drum hits, if I can find them. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like that. So we can put that maybe here. Cool. Yeah, I dig it. Something different. Like instead of like a rim shot or like a cowbell or a clav. Just this weird sound. And finally, we'll add 808. I'm gonna use 808 driven. Pump the drive up a bit and the crush and the saturate just a little bit. And just give it some release. And we're going to do a pretty simple 808 pattern. Just up, down, up, down. I like to pump my velocity all the way up for 808s. Just gets a little muddy right around here. Just gonna throw some verb on that weird sound thing we added. So yeah, there you have it. Young Thug type of beat, but really this could be for like Migos, 21 Savage, Future, any of like the trap hip hop artists. I could probably hear on this track. But anyway, if you like this video, drop a like, comment if there's an artist or a band, not a band, but if there's an artist or a rapper, whatever that you want to hear me do next, let me know. And thanks for watching.